Oh yeah, now my people, it's your guide in Niger Englishman, and we are back here, One Touch TV settings, in your latest episode of North London Rivals. And if it's your first time here, you don't know what to do yet, but smash that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Big up all the followers, big up all the subscribers, big up all the Arsenal fans, and I guess a shout out to the Spurs fans. As you can see, I'm solo right now because my co-host is late. Late as per usual. When it comes to Spurs now, Deji's late. He's late every week now because it's depressing talking about this Tottenham side. And you know what? Not for the first time, but I remember last week I was watching the City game. I was watching the City game and Tottenham went 2-0 up half time. And I like a crazy person, actually had some faith in these Tottenham boys. They're crazy. I had some faith in these crazy Tottenham boys. And I thought, you know what? They might actually be able to hold out for a draw, you know. I knew a win was impossible, but a draw. But then I just watched them as a team unravel step by step, like literally 12 minutes of madness, and it was 3-2. Like, I felt like how they must feel being Spurs fans. Like, it's the hope that kills you. Like, they're awful. They're so rubbish. It's crazy. Like, I wanted to wait till Deji comes on the stream for me to start talking trash about Spurs. But boy, how can you just not talk trash about Spurs because they're a joke? Like, look at it this way. You see Tottenham, yeah? If Tottenham just understood one particular concept, if they understood one particular concept, we are not a big club. If they come to terms with that, I guarantee you the whole perspective of being a Tottenham fan completely changes. As soon as they accept the fact we know be big club, then do you get me? Everything becomes easier. But because they think they're a big club, they're getting everything twisted. There's like unrest in the fan base. All sorts of things are going on. But let's get into some of the comments real quick. Waiting for Mr. Deji Spurs. Big up Silver Fox in the comment section. My guy, the Armory TV. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, go subscribe now. Silver, when you invite me on this week, and yes, I am calling you out. Big up Silver Fox. Craig says, big up one or two signings and our team will look even more dangerous. I agree. I agree. We got this Polish kid, left centre back. That's good cover for Gabriel, and it helps for when we got the FA Cup coming up, the Europa League coming up. It gives us a chance to have a bit more rotation, and hopefully he is quality. I don't know too much about him. Comment section, let me know if you know about him. Apparently, he can play as a DM as well. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, still think we need to cover for Thomas Partey. As soon as we get some cover for Thomas Partey, we are cooking and my chest becomes completely different. Yes, he is running scared, bro. He is running scared. Brenny said, evening, bro. Feeling great on a cold day in West London. Big up, my guy. I know you enjoyed the weekend just as much as I did. Big up Christmas, Nigerian English t- time to proper respect the Eddie. Hey, do you know what? I can't lie to you. Eddie Nketiah is doing a madness right now. He's doing a madness. I could do nothing but respect and big him up because everything we've asked of him, he's doing right now. So I got to put some respect on his name. I said, let's give Eddie a chance this season because at the end of the day, by us renewing his contract, we protected his value if we do want to sell him. But also, it gives him a chance to show us that he is that guy. And I said, if Eddie can get me 10 Premier League goals this season, for me, he's that guy. But the way the season started off, with how he was performing in the Europa League, I wasn't overly impressed with his productivity. But since Jesus has been injured, since he got into a situation where his mindset was like, even if I mess up, they go play me next week. They go play me next game. And maybe getting that weight off his shoulders has really helped him. And what? Eddie's popped in, what, 6 goals so far since Jesus' injury? So I can do nothing but respect the guy. He's done everything asked of him. And smashing two on Manchester United's head top. Light work. What better way to pay back the faith of the manager and the fans being behind you? Eddie's form, long may it continue. My Chalet boy, Etise, oh my Ghanaians. Yes, Christmas, I'm quarter Ghanaian, so I want to see my fellow Ghanaian brothers do well. So big up Eddie Nketiah. Deji, what is it? Deji doesn't even know who Danjuma is. He's a fraud. He's a fake Nigerian. I don't know what country he plays for, but he doesn't play for Nigeria. So I don't really care about. Do you know what? I'm not big up Tottenham for whatever they're doing, because what Tottenham are doing doesn't concern me. It not concern me because they're a small club. Like, I'm not concerned with what Tottenham are doing. They could make this signing, that signing, that. Tottenham, they're a small club. What they're dealing with is not my problem. If they can sign Danjuma, it's not going to affect how I look at them. We've already collected our 6 points. We move past Tottenham. Big up to us. So Deji definitely to be. Deji, come and answer for your crimes. Everyone is looking for you, my guy. Arteta better than Pep. City go light and we bun them up. Hey, do you know what? This game, it's not big because it's a big game. So however anyone wants to look at it, for me it's a big game. Deji will lie to you it's a Mickey Mouse Cup because he's not won it in years. But for me, FA Cup means a lot to me. And I'm from the school of fans that respect every single trophy. I grew up in a time where every trophy was celebrated. Cup Winners' Cup, Intertoto Cup, League Cup, all the cups were celebrated. I think with social media now, the new breed of fan, they make you believe that because you've won this trophy is not as valuable as that trophy. And yeah, there's levels to the trophy game, but every trophy counts to your club's history. So you should want to rack up that stack of trophies as much as possible, as many different trophies as you can have as possible. Spurs fans obviously don't know about it. Like, I'm not talking about preseason trophies either, like competitive trophies in the full season. The Audi Cup does not count. Deji calling us foxes, calling us he can call us whatever we want. As long as we win the league, I do not mind. I do not mind at all. What else? Big up Victoria Crescent. Maiji tell Deji to retire. Big up James Bond in the building. Odegaard moving like Bergkamp's brain. Hey, when we're talking about Iceman Dennis Bergkamp, we just don't throw comments and comparisons around. Like, let Odegaard win something for Arsenal, then we start talking in the same brackets as the Dutch master. You get me? But Odegaard is doing a madness right now. Let me not lie. He did one kind of flick trick in that game. I don't know what to call it. He like scooped it and flicked it to I think it was Granit Xhaka. Odegaard is having fun. He's having a field day with everybody right now. Not like he's unplayable, absolutely unplayable. Martin Odegaard right now, captain fantastic, and just like I imagined. Just like I said at the start of the season, I'm hoping getting this captain's armband might ignite his potential. And that ceiling we see him achieving, he's well on the way to achieving it right now. And look who he is. Look at him backstage. Late, obviously, just like his team are to the season. He's late again. Man like Deji Spurs in the building. What's going on, Dej?
Yo, Nigel, first and foremost, bro, you're my brother, so I have to give you big up to you for holding the fort, and obviously apologies for my late arrival. Bro, I've just spent the last 5 minutes just going through the chat, and I can see that you've been chatting hella bull crap on this show.
Been chatting sense, bro.
This is what happens when you leave someone to kind of do their thing on their own. You hear wax lyrical about your team, chatting hella smoke. Bro, I've had enough. The fact of the matter is, Craig at AFC, he knows what I'm saying. I've called you, man. You man are the foxes.
What you said?
You man are Leicester City in disguise. Do you get me? Leicester, foxes.
If that gets us a Premier League title,
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Because I think it kind of speaks to the point that I've been saying for a minute now. Did you have any doubt that you was going to win the game against Man U? Was there any doubt?
Are you talking about at the start of the game or?
Yeah, before the game kicked off, was there any doubt? Were you nervous? Or you were just like,
to be honest, before the game, I was not nervous at all.
Of course,
and that's usually a good omen because I remember the game at Old Trafford. I was nervous. I could feel the pressure. I was like, even though I might have been saying stuff on the outside, I was nervous about that game. So I wasn't surprised with the loss.
Can I ask you a question?
But this game, I was very confident, bro.
Why were you so confident, bro? Because it kind of speaks to the point that I've been making, and a lot of Arsenal fans seem to be ignoring.
I was confident because I've seen my team go up against test after test after test, and they keep passing every test. So why should I think they were going to fail this one, especially at home to Manchester United? And one thing I know is everyone that gave us like an L or something, we went and got revenge off all of them so far. Man United was just another victim.
Can I give you my opinion?
Of course you can, but I just gave you the actual opinion.
I knew you, man, were going to win because it's a freakish season. I've been saying it from time. I think I've been saying it. We're just good. No, bro, don't interrupt me, bro, because I'm making my point here. I've told you 9 games into the season that you, man, are doing a Leicester City. That each week we're expecting the wheels to fall off, and the wheels aren't falling off. And I think, and I'll need you to kind of just be truthful for once. I think you now see what I'm seeing. You're seeing that freakish things are happening with your team, and you, man, are getting results. Let's look at the freakish things that happen.
Can we remove the freakish part? Things are happening with my team for sure.
Let me tell you why. When Leicester City won the league, it was a freak. True or false?
When Leicester City,
When Leicester City won the league, it was a freakish season. I lie.
No, they just played well.
And also,
they played well,
big team,
nothing freaky about it.
Also, the big clubs weren't playing well. That's a fact. Let's look at this season.
Leicester only lost 2 games that season.
You, man, weren't expected to do anything. You, man, have only lost 1 game at the moment. Manchester City, by their own standards, are not playing well. Compared to their usual standards. I remember,
even though they're on 45 points halfway through the season. But
remember, you and your bosom buddy Bood Bants were running joke on me when I told you that I don't see Man City and Liverpool running away with this league. Remember when I said that?
I do remember that. That's the one thing you got right this season.
Right. So, Liverpool is struggling. Chelsea is struggling. Tottenham is struggling. Man City ain't really having the season.
Tottenham aren't struggling. They're just doing what Tottenham do.
No. Tottenham is struggling, bro. That's why
they're struggling, bro. They're in the top 6 race. They're not struggling at all, bro.
There is no Tottenham fan happy with what's happening at Tottenham. Everyone's talking about Conte out.
Which we'll get onto in a bit.
When you're talking about a manager coming out, you know there's problems. Anyway, we're going to do Tottenham.
We'll talk about
Tottenham having a poor season. Man City having a poor season by their standards. And Man U are coming back from the doldrums. So we're not really going to say it's a great season for them, but it's all right. So we've got those variables. Then, can we agree that Eddie Nketiah scored 2 goals at the weekend?
Your defense is in trouble.
That was kind of freaky.
Is in trouble.
But also, bro, can you be honest enough on this show to say that Saka's goal was a fluky goal as well? And when all these things are happening, all these mad things are happening, of course you, man, are picking up 3 points. That's why, for me, I can come with chest on the show and say, you, man, are riding off the gods, the Greek gods, Hades, Hercules. It's a freakish season, and you, man, are enjoying it. You, man, are enjoying a freakish season, and kudos to you guys for being the lucky ones to have the spirits on your side.
Are you done? Is that little monologue over now? Can I respond? First of all, big up the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. Let's see if you agree with what Deji's saying. Is it a freak season, or is Arsenal just playing well? So
every Arsenal fan was not nervous about the Man U game when you should be.
But why should we be? Why should we be, bro?
Because things are going your way.
Okay, Deji. Deji, since you are asking me questions, let me ask you some questions. So let's say you got into this game this weekend at home where you've only dropped 2 points all season against a Manchester United side, only lost 1 game for let's say you had our record going into this game. Why wouldn't you be confident, bro? You've lost 1 game and to that one team. Why shouldn't you be confident at home?
Because This is the only
No,
team.
because our record is why we're confident, not
listen,
because of crazy things.
Listen,
Like, speak logically here, bro.
I know what you're trying to do, but
no, I'm just speaking the facts, bro.
No, listen. The one defeat that you've had this season has been against Man United, and Man United is on form, especially my man Rashford. Let's be real. Rashford scored a goal. What a goal it was. And it's consistent with the form that Man U have been on. And you know what? Big up to your legend, Thierry Henry, who basically said, Man U went toe-to-toe with you, man. But if it weren't for some freakish goals, you, man, don't win that game. To be honest, if you drew that game, you would have been happy. I lie. Would you have been unhappy with a draw? Would you have been unhappy with a draw?
Yes.
You're chatting rubbish, mate.
Bro, why would I be happy with a draw at our ground against the enemy, bro? Are you joking me, bro?
Bro,
if you saw all my build-up shows, you saw the preview show, you saw the reaction show, you saw the Never a Foul show. You saw I said 3-1 to Arsenal. Nketiah is scoring. I was very, very confident about this game. No, I let you land. Because my team, they play football. We don't pop Tottenham the week before. No long thing. Easy, light work. 2 goals, none conceded. So, do you know what I'm saying? We did the same thing to United. Got revenge on the people that gave us our only L this season. Bro, we didn't even have to get in out of second gear to get the job done. That's how good my team is right now, bro. Do you get me? You lot struggled against Manchester United. You got played off the park by Manchester United, but I just look at them as a glorified Spurs. They play similar dead counter-attack football like you lot, but they got better pieces to their puzzle, so they look a lot better. So it wasn't like the game at White Hart Lane. It wasn't that.
Can I just pick up on a comment?
Very, very.
I hear what you're saying, bro. The only thing I can say, and I don't mean
it's sorry.
I don't mean this disparaging. I don't mean this disparagingly, but clearly, I've seen you grow in it. I've seen you grow over the last few weeks. Yeah, see your chest growing. You're maturing. You're becoming a man. Like that.
It's something that you'll never learn to be being a Spurs fan.
But this brother here knows what I'm saying. Not read that comment. I think it's a freakish season because not much has changed between last year's Arsenal and this year. This is the point I'm making. And bro, why and let me add on that. Do you think that the tables have turned now for Arsenal? That you, man, are gonna... I'm not asking you guys to win. Do you think moving forward for the next 3 or 4 seasons that you, man, are going to be competing in the top 3?
Yes.
Wow. Really?
Every season we're going to be challenging for titles every year from now on.
You're drunk, bro.
That's it.
You smoked push before you came on the show.
That's it. It's the exact trajectory that I expected from Arteta, bro. I expected top 4 this year to challenge next season. But he's got us challenging a year before. So, and to address this particular comment by Dahit, man, talking about not much has changed. A lot has changed. First of all, we went through the... Let me land. We went through the pain of being pitched by our North London rivals. That definitely helps a guy. Like Michael Jordan talked about losing on the way to the NBA championships. You need to learn how to lose first before you learn how to win. So that psychologically helped the boys come together as a unit. Do you know what I'm saying? That missing out when we were so close to our nearest rivals. Something else that's changed. You got Zinchenko. Bad boy, Zinchenko. Go. Always believe in yourself. You know that man there?
I've not really seen much from him.
Can I finish? Zinchenko playing everywhere yesterday. I mean on Sunday. Playing absolutely everywhere. So I know you'd wish to have left back like that. You're with Cesperillo or Cessignon, whatever they call his name, and a freaking 45-year-old Perisic that you're worried about. So that's why you're so upset with what Zinchenko is doing. Also, Gabriel Jesus. We got 2 4-time Premier League champions in our squad right now, which is very different to what we had before. Like people that they can look up to, people that can further instill Mikel Arteta's message, because they've not only won at City, they've won with Mikel Arteta. So there's many differences, my guy. There's many differences. Granit Xhaka's position in the team has changed, bro. There's too many changes.
So, okay, let me tell you what I see, and then I would love to be challenged on this because
go for it.
The Hitman 55.
We'll get into some of the comments.
Kind of feeling what I'm saying. So first and foremost, bro, your team is full of average Joe. Joe's. I was just on Northside show just a moment ago, and I was talking about the amount of Joe blogs you got in your team.
Such as
Ben White is a Joe blog. He is
best right back in the league right now.
Ben White is a 6 out of 10 playing 9 out of 10 football at the moment. True or false?
Okay.
Ramsdale 6 out of 10 playing 9 out of 10 football. True or false?
False.
Bro, he's the third choice for England. Come on, be sensible.
He's the second choice for England. And Gareth Southgate's in it.
Xhaka is a 6 out of 10 playing 9 out of 10. Yeah,
I can give you that one because I don't rate Xhaka. I can give you that one.
Just answer the
I can give you that one.
Nketiah 6 out of 10 playing 9 out of 10.
Is that how he's playing? You said he's playing 9 out of 10, yeah?
No, let me tell you.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Listen,
Nketiah's playing 9 out of 10. Big up Nketiah. Deji has turned full circle. He prayed for him to be in the side, and now he's in the side, and he's picking him up 9 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you for picking up my second striker.
Are you agreeing that he's a 6 out of 10 playing 9 out of 10 football?
I don't agree anything, bro. That's what you think.
Well, it's fair to say that these men are outperforming their level.
Why is that? Why are they outperforming? Why are they outperforming?
Like I told you.
Why is that happening?
I'm telling. Let me get to my point. Let me land because there's something in the air over at the Emirates. I don't know what it is, but clearly something's in the air. That's why these men are outperforming their team. However, let me also. No, it's the truth. Average players are doing their thing. No one. Do you now think that these average Joes, the Joe blogs?
My guy mentioned 3 players, and football team has 11 players.
Five. I mentioned about 5. Do you think that these men are going to continue where they left off? And then my final point is this: you and your bosom buddy, Boone Bantz. When I was here calling for Nketiah to start, you man were running jokes, stupid, all of that idiot thing. Are you going to come on this show live and direct and say that you, man, was stupid for doubting Nketiah? That's what I want.
Yes, we were stupid for doubting Nketiah. Right. I was stupid for doubting Nketiah.
You were stupid, and your bedroom
making
was
my team win points.
Can you also say that your bedroom was stupid? Yeah.
Bro, no, I don't talk for anyone, bro. I don't talk for anyone. I talk for myself. I made a stupid decision thinking Eddie wasn't that guy to answer the call, but Eddie's picking up the phone, answering calls left, right, and centre, banging in and scoring 3 points for my team. So yeah, as much as I was stupid, it's to the benefit of my football team, Deji. That's the difference between me and you. I live in the real world. You live in La La Land. You're talking about the wind, the air, the moon, the stars, the judge. I'm just talking about playing good football with a great manager. Great football with a great manager. But smash the like button, my people. I'm going to get into some of the comments. Maybe Deji can calm down and figure out what's really going on. My team are just that team. So Noah says, do you think Trossard would start in the lineup as Man City? I do, actually, to be honest. And as much as people are trying to brush off that game, that's a big game psychologically in terms of the title race we're going through. Even though it might not be considered as important as the Premier League, who wins that game could play some sort of edge in the title race. So we definitely need to take that game seriously. The Hitman says, small club that finished over you for how many seasons? Yeah, man, for sure. For sure. I mean, small clubs can have their moment, and Tottenham just have had their moment. So well done for them. But all that finishing above us made them win nothing. And they're worse off than they were with Pochettino. So
I love that.
Things are good, man. Things are good, the Hitman, man. Big you up, though. I would start Trossard against City. Bergkamp, my all-time fave, but Odegaard's creativity and dominance needs proper respect for sure. But please, can we stop naming him in the same sentence as Dennis right now, because he's not won anything just yet. But big him up 100%.
Well done, Chris Moss. Well done. Because these men are all
Chris Moss right on dead straight. Niger trophies, we hunting them down again. And yeah, Spuds, no clue. 100%, bro. 100%. Big up footy chats. I always bet Odegaard best 30 mil ever spent. Yeah, to be honest, I was in that camp where I thought maybe we should have gone for Maddison instead of Odegaard. But when I found out the money we were paying for Odegaard, it made perfect sense.
Oh, you went in any camp, bro. 30 million was an absolute steal. Let me be real.
And that was the summer let me just be real with Arteta was the man. Big up Mikel Arteta.
I'm just going to say this, bro. Everything that's happening at your club right now has caught you by surprise. You ain't had a clue, bro, from day dot. You don't know nothing about your team. Odegaard,
But does that change us being top of the league, Deji? Even if that's right or wrong, does that change us being top of the league?
Clueless, man.
That's what I'm saying, Deji. After all that, are we still top of the league? After all that you're saying about surprise and all this, are we still top of the league? So it doesn't matter, bro. Like I wish your team could shock you like my team did. Maybe you'll be able to achieve some things. Maybe you'll be able to enjoy title races, bro. But unfortunately,
can I be real with you?
Tottenham. So don't be real with me yet. I don't want to hear how real you, because at the top of the league is talking right now. So calm yourself down.
Let me be real with you.
We dunked on the team that beat us. We dunked on the team that beat you. North London is red. England right now is freaking Arsenal red. We're doing our thing, bro. And I know it's bitter. I know it hurts you. I know.
You man are having a freakish season and it's going well for you.
Something you've never had, right?
You lot are having your best season. The Spurs are having a poor season. Bro, we're having a poor season and we're fifth. That's the difference between the two clubs. You get me? Our expectations was to be higher than this.
We're having a good season and we're first. I don't understand. What are you saying here, bro? What's going on here, bro? I was talking about having a poor season in fifth. Fifth is a poor season for us right about now.
It's a poor season for Spurs.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Bro, okay. Bro, I'm gonna get into this thing. I want to get into this thing about Spurs, guys, because I didn't want to rush into talking about Spurs. But this is the problem with Spurs. And Deji, don't interrupt.
Don't be telling me about a problem with mine.
Don't interrupt, because you've been talking about us. So let me talk about your club. See, the biggest problem with Spurs is the fan base. The fan base are completely toxic. And what I mean by toxic is they've got into their heads somehow, some way, that the Spurs team is a big team. And you said it yourself. I've got receipts on your own Instagram page where you're like, we've been delusional that we thought we were a big team and we wanted to do this and that. So these are words from your mouth. So don't interrupt me till I land. So you're a small team. And if Tottenham went around like the team they are, and they appreciated the little wins they get, we would be here. So when they achieved the Champions League, they would have been like, oh my gosh, a team like Tottenham reached the Champions League final, rather than, yeah, we're Tottenham, we're supposed to be here, and then be disappointed when you don't get there the next year. Like, it's crazy. You're not supposed to be anywhere near the Champions League final, but you got there somehow, some way. You should be celebrating and be appreciating that, rather than being harsh on your owner next year, saying, you need to back us to be challenging further. What do you mean challenging further, bro? Well, how much further do you reckon Spurs can get? You are a top 6 side, and sometimes you can dance around the top 4 from time to time. Get you a few little extra bucks in the Champions League. Sometimes you can do them things, but you're not a top team winning major trophies, winning any trophies. You are a Leicester.
What's a major trophy?
You are a Leicester.
What's a major trophy?
Any trophy. Not major trophy. Any trophy. Any trophy. Any trophy. Any trophy.
Is the Carabao Cup a major trophy?
No, it's not a major trophy. But have you won it? Have you won it in the last 10 years? Have you won it in the last 10 years? Have you won any trophy, bro? Because you ain't got no history to look back at. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've not even been able to celebrate a trophy with your kids, bro. That's what, like, do you know how bad that must feel? You can't even celebrate a trophy with your team with your kids. I've not even had kids yet, and I've celebrated 4 times.
Can I ask you a question?
Go.
Has the season finished?
But what does that mean?
So how do you know?
But you're not winning.
How do you know Tottenham ain't gonna win a trophy?
Because I know you. I know what you lot are about. Failure. That's what you lot are about. Absolute failure. And once you understand that you're not a big club, you'll start appreciating the little things like beating a City twice back to back. That's like a big trophy.
Who does all your socials?
Finishing above Arsenal for a couple of seasons. That's a big thing for you, bro.
Can I just say this?
But winning stuff, big club stuff.
Whoever clips up Nigel's shows, can you clip this whole show? Because this man's talking like they won the league. Bro, let me tell you now.
That's how delusional you are. I'm not even talking about Arsenal, but that's all you heard.
Let me tell you,
I'm talking about Spurs, and all you heard was Arsenal. Let me tell you something. Because we live rent-free in your head, bro.
In the chat. Bro, if you, man, do not win the league after all this time, can we agree that that's worse than you lot missing out on the Champions League last season? Because right now, the omens are on your side. It's a free season.
Omens, schmovens,
The
bro. There's no omens.
team
Nobody
now,
expected us to finish in the top
you
4,
should win
and we're top of the
if
league.
if you don't win
So
the league,
allow
that is
it.
a major bottle job, bro. True or false? From where
False.
you are now, if you
False.
don't win the league, can we agree that is bottling? That is the tag Spursy. Yeah, can we agree that?
Bro, we can never share a tag with you, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
We can never share a tag with you. We can never share any tag with you because we win
clear
stuff.
with a game in
We
hand.
have
If
history.
you do not win
history.
the league from this point, you lot flopped majorly.
We would have flopped an opportunity for sure, bro. But considering no one expected us to be in the top 4, either way, it's a fantastic season, bro. But if you're saying it's an opportunity missed, if we don't win the league, it's an opportunity missed. That's all it is. It's an opportunity missed, my guy. That's all it is, bro. I gotta give credit, Deji, man. Stop the cap. He's consistently on it. I know, bro. He's obviously on hard drugs. I don't know how he continues to do it, man. Big up, Deji Spurs. Okay, this Deji, who the one on Paxton? Yeah, the exact one, bro. The exact one.
Is that Chris Moss?
Chatting recklessly.
Is that Chris Moss from the United States? Because I don't know what this brother's trying to do. What is he from? What are you from New York, Times Square, Chris Moss? Like, what is this? Yes, I'm part of Paxton Road. And what, my brother? What are you saying? Like, come out with it now. Do you get me?
Bro, Deji,
for your sake, I hope your team delivers, bro.
Bro, Deji, I can feel the pain. I can feel the pain in your voice, Deji, because like this circle that you've been on has been painful. So you went from having your greatest coach to not win anything. You then didn't back that guy. You got rid of him and got a big guy, a proven winner in. You backed him. Then just before he was about to win a trophy, you sacked him.
I don't know.
Got another proven winner.
I don't know if he brought in a proven winner.
Jose Mourinho is a proven winner, my guy. Bro, he wins everywhere but Spurs. So that's a proven winner. If you win, but he won after you as well, bro.
Bro,
after
that's like bringing in.
He's a proven winner that wins everywhere but the Spursy club.
Bro, can I just explain? Because what you don't do is I don't like the fact that you don't like to contextualize things. When we brought in Mourinho and we brought in Conte, that was like bringing in Ronaldo at 38.
Oh my gosh! I guarantee you, Conte still goes on. I bet Conte still goes on to win. Is going to still go on to win trophies at their clubs after Spurs, just like Mourinho done. So it's a common thing, man. Spurs is the cancer, not the managers, bro. You guys are the cancer. And now you're going to end up sacking Conte after bigging him up like you're going to challenge for titles to get the same guy that you got rid of that you didn't back, Pochettino. You lot are a joke, bro. A big embarrassment. You just went out on a circle to be in the exact same position as before you got rid of the guy.
Not at all.
Like, let me tell you come on, bro. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Let me make my point. Look, everyone, like and subscribe. You don't know, like and subscribe. The Rival Show. Me and Nigel, we do this every week, toe to toe. I love this guy as a brother, but I could hate his guts as a Spurs fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. So when we're doing this thing, this ain't for entertainment. He's saying what he really thinks. I'm saying what I really think about his club. Let me tell you about Tottenham. The problem is that football, Mourinho football, Conte football, that was 2015, 2014. Right now, if you look at the top 10 in the Prem, everybody is playing attacking football apart from Spurs. We're the only ones playing this dead food sitting behind the ball.
You're behind. You're not a big club. You're behind.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you, bro, is we need to put our hands up and say we made a mistake in the personnel that we chose. Right now, I watched Fulham yesterday slap up Tottenham. The truth of the matter is I'd rather lose the way Fulham lost to Tottenham yesterday than to win that we won. It was ugly. It was disgusting. It was a lucky win. Kane does his thing as he normally does. But the truth of the matter is, I'm looking at that team saying, if we don't bring back Poch, you saw me, bro. You've been seeing it in the past week. I've been saying, bring in Marco Silva. That's the brand of football that I would take. That's the brand of football I would be happy with. And bro, let me go as far as this. I don't think you'd be pumping your chest and you would be so wax lyrical if Tottenham was playing the same style of football that Fulham is playing and we were currently fifth. You wouldn't be pumping your chest. The reason why
you are, so So I
The reason
don't know.
why,
Why you always
yeah,
Spurs always talking
but the reason
talking
why is
facts, my
because
guy.
the reason why is because Conte is self-sabotaging the team. He's spoiling it. We've got good players who can play good football, but he's ruining it. And then you trying to use it. The fact of the matter
Uh,
is, Arteta is squeezing every little lemon juice out of your players. Marco Silva squeezing all the little lemon juice. I would even go as far as to say Eric Ten Hag is squeezing little lemon juice. I mean, he's got Wan-Bissaka playing football again. You know, once upon a time, it looked like Dallo was the guy. But Conte is not squeezing every juice. I mean, Son is a shadow of himself. And for me, what gets me angry is that in football, if somebody's not on form, you don't pick players based on what they used to do. You pick players based on form. Son is not on form, and he's starting every game. That don't make no sense to me. He's been struggling the whole season. It's all right. It happens in football. People struggle. But I don't understand it. So Tottenham are being let down by management, not by the team themselves, not by the fans. Whereas you man, I mean, of all the
man
teams,
ain't even got.
of all the teams to have a freaky season, it's you man. You get me? It's you, man.
Deji, bro, I feel for you, man. I can see that and hear the pain in your voice. Deji in his £3,000 hotel room spitting facts. Yeah, 100%, man. Big up, Tony Claude. Never nervous. We're running this league. Big up, Christmas. I think it's a freaky season because not. Okay, we've seen that. I hear it too, my guy. I hear the fear. Well, we've read it already, bro. Why are we doing it twice?
Okay, cool.
So Kane's goal is a fluke. They're just talking hot air, bro. That's all. Like when it comes to Arsenal, that's all he ever talks, bro. It's the pain, His team are on the decline and we're on the up again, bro. It hurts, man. I'd be hurting too. Tony, Deji's talking more ridiculous the more Arsenal remain on top. Can you imagine how deluded he'll be if we won the league? He's already saying Spurs are going to win the Champions League.
Hey, the assembled, watch it there. Watch it, bruv.
Big up the assembled in the building.
The assembled, you can't honestly think that yours turned the corner, do you? Do you honestly think that Arsenal have turned the corner? Or you man are just going through?
Well, Thunderrod says the things that have changed is defensive depth that we didn't have. 3 new starters, Saliba, Zinchenko, and White at right back. Jesus and Nketiah improvement, and over Abba and Lacazette. There's so many things have changed. These Spurs fans can't see it. So Deji told me a couple of things last season, guys, and just to remind him, and I'm going to clip up some footage just for some receipts. He told me this. I warned him that you lot aren't playing good football. Teams are just not taking their chances against you. You can't keep winning this way. Deji assured me, no, it's Conte ball. We're about to get into second gear or third gear. Watch, we're playing bad right now, but watch when we start playing football. When we really start playing Conte ball, it's on. He kept waxing lyrical about that. Now he's talking about Conte out. I don't want to hear none of it, Deji, bro.
No.
I don't want to hear
I can say Conte out, bro. I can say Conte out.
No. And you also told me, Deji,
he's not managing the team.
You also told me by finishing the Champions League, that means your pool of players was a lot more wider than Arsenal's. And what did that get you? It got you Fraser Foster, Perisic, Bissouma, Richarlison. That all of a sudden you no longer won the transfer window. You lot are struggling, abusing your owners. Oh, you're not backing our coaches and blah blah blah. But meanwhile, you were waxing lyric about how good your window was and how much wider a pool of players that Tottenham have now they're in the Champions League, bro. Why are you choking on all your excuses now?
I'm not choking on all the excuses, but you saw, bro. When we didn't foresee the injury levels that we were gonna have. We had
what injury levels?
Out. We had Kulusevski out, Richarlison out, Bentancur out.
But they're all back now. And what's changed?
Yeah, they're back now. But the truth of the matter is, when them 3 men were not there, it was a problem. You could see that we still need reinforcements. Hence why we went out today and got Danjuma in. We should have brought Danjuma in from early, but we didn't foresee the injuries that we were going to have. So we're fixing the problem, bro. So let's not get it twisted. The problem with Spurs is if you're going to Conte, yes, we did have a good transfer window in the summer, but for Conte standards, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, bro. We needed at
But
least
that's
an
not
extra
what you.
5
That's not what you were saying in
It
summer,
wasn't
Deji.
enough.
You
No,
were
I said it was
confident that
good,
you won the
but it
window,
wasn't
bro.
enough.
You had a better window than us, bro.
We did have a
And
better
since
window than you,
your
but
team
you're
and your
not.
manager
You're
are
not.
better than us, and we're
But can we
shitting on
agree
you
that
right
you're
now.
not where you are because of the window?
We are where we are because of the
No,
window.
you're not. You're not where
And
you are
because
because
of
of
our
the window,
manager.
bro.
Of course we are. Of course we
You're
are.
not where you are because of the window,
course we
because
are.
these men were already there.
Zinchenko was there, yeah.
Jesus has
Jesus
been
was there,
injured.
yeah.
For what? You're going to tell me 2 players is the difference why Arsenal's now challenging?
Yes.
Shut up, bro. You're chatting about.
Two players with winning
You're
mentality and
That's
young French player of the year, William Saliba as well, bro.
rubbish.
Those are
No,
3 different things, bro.
bro. I
Sorry,
can
we
tell
just
you.
got it
Let me
right and
tell
you
you
got it
now.
wrong.
Let me tell you now. Them man don't make a difference to your team, and we're seeing it now.
Bro, what do you mean we're seeing it now? We're top of the league, bro.
Bro,
How is that not showing the difference?
Jesus
When
is
he was
injured.
before he got injured, where were we? While he was fit, where were we, Deji?
Jesus is injured.
While he was fit,
Let me
where
land.
were we, Deji?
Can I land?
Go on.
Jesus is injured, and it's not made a difference to your performances.
What does that mean?
So it means
what the fuck does that mean, bro?
Your signings didn't make a difference, bro.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Your signings didn't make a difference,
Jesus contributed us to be top of the league, and his backup has continued that run. That's it. That's all that's happened, bro. That's it, bro. But last season we had Lacazette and Nketiah, which was an issue. Now we got Jesus and Nketiah, which changes it, bro. Lacazette couldn't score any goals. Injured Jesus has scored twice as many Premier League goals as Lacazette did last season. So there's another improvement. What else? What now?
That's it.
So exactly. And we got winners in our squad, bro.
Who's the difference?
Zinchenko and Jesus. 4-time Premier League winners. What do you know about that? Do you got any Premier League winners in your squad?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I smell, football bats.
I got World Cup winners though. We got World Cup winners in our squad. Oh wow.
World Cup winners.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. Big up football bats.
Oh, you know what I have to say?
What you have to say, Deji?
Bro, like I said earlier in the show, I've seen you grow over the last couple of weeks, and I can't lie to you. As much as I hate your club, it's nice to see out of you. This side where your chest is pumped, because when you were kind of low level, we couldn't really hear your voice properly, that kind of stuff.
Bro, you could always hear my voice, but it's getting louder.
What I'm saying to you, bro,
louder because my team is getting louder, making
just like
noise,
your dog, just like your Kanabi. I just hope you man deliver, bro. I don't want you to lose.
You really don't, bro. You don't.
I don't want
That's
you to
the
lose
worst
this energy.
thing that could happen.
I don't want you to lose this energy.
The worst thing, because you're paying for me to come to London. We're gonna hit up a few clubs, man, and be a Deji.
We lost the Wi-Fi on that note, which is brilliant. Because boy, look, at the end of the day, as I was saying, and big up to all the Arsenal fans trolling me in the chat, and the truth of the matter is you man having a freak season. That's just the truth. That's why you man felt that you could do what you were doing against Man United. That's why you've been delivering. That's why you guys have been scoring mad goals, the freak goals that Saka's scoring and Nketiah scoring. It's there. It's there to see that this is your season. So for me now, what I want to know is, are you guys really the real deal? Can you guys sustain this? Can you be challenging season in, season out? Is Arteta really the guy, or is this a freak season? I think it's a freak season, and only time will tell. That's just the truth. But Nigel coming on here with his Kanabi coming, shouting, probably the most incoherent brother on stream, because no one understands the thing that he's saying. My man thinks that Arsenal's in New York, like that. So these kind of brothers, I just hope for their sake that Arsenal do something this season. But
brother,
if Arsenal don't do anything,
that's the last thing you want.
The biggest flop.
You do not want us to win the league. Trust me. Nope. How can it be the biggest flop when you didn't even think we're going to finish above Newcastle this season, bro? How can it be the biggest flop, bro? It's an opportunity missed at best. And that's it. Everyone wants to put this pressure on us. And I know, I get it. Everyone wants to put this pressure on us because they're scared. they're nervous. Oh my gosh, the thought of Arsenal winning is starting to come to reality. Like maybe these boys may be able to do it.
Came to my
and
reality
it's
time
scary.
ago. I knew about this from
It's
time.
scary, bro. You're shook.
I told you
Absolutely shook.
9 games into the season. I hope you man don't do a Leicester, and it looks like you man are gonna do a Leicester. I called it early on this channel.
Deji's super cute.
But so let's
absolutely super cute, Deji, bro.
So what I will say is this, bro. You man win the league, Tottenham win Champions League. Simple.
Yeah, bro, stop saying that, man. People might actually think you're being serious when you're making these statements here. Tottenham are nowhere near winning the Champions League. They're not even getting into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, bro. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Well, we'll see.
And you watch, and when it doesn't happen, you make sure you come on and apologize.
You and Kenebi's flight. Are you ready to bet your flight ticket on that?
Bro, don't try and crossover bets.
Are you ready to bet your flight ticket on that?
I'm not looking to cross over any bets. I want my ticket, and that's it. We'll make a fresh bet for that one. No problem. Nah, bro.
You get me?
So it's all right. It's all right. I can bet my flight ticket that Tottenham aren't winning the Champions League. How about that?
All right, we'll see, bro.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to double a quiz? That means I want 2 tickets then if you don't win the Champions League. I want 2 tickets, 2 return tickets, bro.
What do you mean? You said Tottenham won't get
don't win the Champions League.
That's what we're betting.
Nah, I'm not ready for that bet, bro. I'm ready for the Champions League one. The big boy. You get me?
I smell
big boy.
Pussy.
Right, take my Champions League. Okay, let's say even Champions League final. Not even win it. Champions League final. Let's do that.
Really?
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Not even to win the Champions League. Fuck it. Semi-finals.
Really?
Tottenham don't get the Champions League semi-finals. Look at it, bro. You lot are dead food, bro. You're so bad at football. Like, watching your game against Man City made me actually feel sorry for you fans, man. Like, you have to put up with this shit every season. Like, pretending you're a big club and realizing you really ain't. Just pretenders. You're Leicester in disguise. And Leicester are even better than you, to be fair, man. But their fans appreciate the little things they do for them. Their fans appreciate the FA Cups, the Europa League rounds, the Premier Leagues. You don't think that is your right. You think it's your birthright. That's your problem.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, bro. You have to come with a different comparison. You can't say Tottenham is like Leicester when I said that.
Because you haven't won. Because you haven't won the Premier League. I get it.
That don't make sense.
True, because you've not won the Premier League, so you're right. You're more like Swansea. Swansea won the Carling Cup still. So Swansea. Who else has won the Carling Cup? Who else is it? Bolton. Is it Bolton? Middlesbrough. Yeah. Middlesbrough. You're on that level. But let's kind of wind down. Don't forget to smash the likes, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. I wanted to talk briefly about some transfer business. Obviously, Tottenham won their game against Fulham. Arsenal won their game against Man United. Sorry, but let's talk about some transfer business. I mean, you lot just looked like you snapped up Danjuma today. I don't know if that's the only thing you're looking to do for the rest of the window, or you're linked with some more. But what do you think about the signing, first of all, Danjuma?
I mean, it's a good signing.
Is it confirmed, by the way?
It's confirmed, but I think it's a little too late. I think he's the sort of signing we should have brought in the summer. Given, hindsight is a good thing. But yeah, in the unlikely event that Kulizeski or Son or Richarlison go down, we've got a decent winger that can do a good job. And from what I can see of him, he looks like a baller. And it's about time Tottenham start to take a gamble on players that are unknown. This is what I've been calling out for time. Why Tottenham are always having to wait to bring in these type of players don't make sense to me. So the fact that we got Danjuma over the line, great. For me, Danjuma, though, I will say, on one hand, it's good that we got him. The other hand is he's the least of our worries. We didn't need another winger. What we needed right now was 2 centre-backs. Eric Dyer is rubbish, and we're having to rely on Longley and Ben Davis. And to be honest,
ballers
were really nah. And I look at Newcastle's 2 defenders. Is it Botman and Shu? I'd rather them brothers. Do you get what I'm saying? I do not want Ben Davis, Longley, or Dyer playing for Tottenham ever again, in my opinion. Also, Loris needs to go. I would take Bert Leno, I would take Leno over this brother or Tom Heaton.
Of course you were.
I
You
don't
want a
care
chance
if
to touch
Leno's an
greatness.
Arsenal
A player that
reject.
played for Arsenal.
He's a good player. But yeah, so for me, I think
Fraser's better than Lloris, bro.
Nah. Fraser's a fat ball, to be honest. At that time, I want him out. So for me, we need, in answer to J1, we need another Romero. We need someone. We need like our own Saliba to partner Romero so that we can play 4 at the back. This 5 at the back, that the make it. It's a waste.
Can we agree that
we lose a player in the midfield for that because of that?
Can we agree that Romero is not even top 5 centre backs in the Premier League? Can we agree that?
Now? Don't be stupid, bro.
Okay, he's top 5. He's top 5. He's top 5. Though.
He's a baller. He's top 2, bro. Who's better than Romero?
Gabriel, Saliba.
Don't be silly. Yeah, Gabriel's not better.
Who are the Newcastle centre backs? Who are the Newcastle centre backs?
Botman's not better than Romero, bro.
Botman, bro, Romero is washed, bro. He's just stealing it. From Tottenham right now.
You're being silly now, bro.
I'm being serious.
I'm not even taking kindly to it, bro. You're being silly right now. Do you know what I mean? But what I will say, bro, is that Tottenham. I don't know. For me,
I know it's stressful.
I'm a little bit pissed that Tottenham won yesterday because I was hoping that if they lost to Fulham, then the pressure would be on, and then we lose to City, Conte could go. Because for me, what I saw with the system that I put out is that Conte ain't ready to change, bro. He's really not ready to change. He's going to continue nonsense until the end of the season. So, I wanted to give Conte a chance, but I think he's got to go. It's as simple as.
Conte into the world and back, we say. Big up Luke Morrison. If we win the league, we'll enjoy it and see what the future brings. But Arsenal winning the league isn't comparable to Leicester winning it. We're the 3rd most successhual club in English history.
What do you mean it's not comparable? If it's the freak season, it's identical, bro. And you know how you know, bro. You know how you know I'm on the right lines.
How do we know, Deji?
I swear Gary Neville quoted me a couple of weeks ago.
No one listens to Gary Neville.
Didn't Gary Neville make the same comparison?
Gary Neville, he's clearly.
No, but did he make the same comparison? Yes or no?
I don't know. I don't watch
did he
Sky
make the
Sports
same
comparison? I watch Super Sport, not Sky Sports, bro. I live in Africa, mate. I watch Super Sport.
Oh my days, bro! Why can't you?
All right. Anyway, Thunder Rod says, Tony Claude, I remember you on Nippon's channel when you put the loud Chelsea fan in this place. Big up, Thunder Rod. Freak. I think that Newcastle are winning 1-0, looks like it.
Yeah.
Deji, what about Romero? Yeah, I know, bro. It's crazy what he's saying about him. Kulu be good. Kulu would be a good backup for Saka. We're going to talk about this Kulu and Saka thing on another stream. Not now, because I've heard about. He'll be a great backup for Saka. We might be able to get that job. That would be a great steal from Spurs. I can't lie, man.
He would never be a backup to Saka. You're crazy.
Of course, he would be, bro.
We could do a swap.
That's the world class big game. Big because you want big game.
You can do a like for like swap.
Big game Bukayo.
You can do a like for like swap. Yeah, like for like.
He's better. That's why you want to swap, bro.
Makes no difference. I don't want him.
Why do you want to swap if he's not better?
I don't want him, bro.
You just said let's do a swap. You said that just now.
What I'm trying to show you is that
why would you swap a guy that's not as good as him? Because you know he's better, bro. You saw him slap one on Man U's head top. And slapped one into Lloris's hand. He got so confused, he pushed it in his own net. That's how talented Bukayo Saka is.
Can I just big up? You know, what I like to do is big up the sensible people in the chat. BX Gunner 81. I see you. You see, BX Gunner 81, even though me and him we don't support the same team, my man is hearing what I'm saying. You and the other kind of shallow Arsenal supporters, you can't beat AC Milan. Can you read the comment there from BX Gunner? Look what he said. That's an Arsenal fan saying this. Read that out, bro.
The Milan are beatable. You have that going for you. But what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to win?
Thank you, BX Gunner.
No, you've got that. They are beatable, but that doesn't mean Tottenham are going to win. Of course they're beatable. That doesn't mean you lot are going to win. Chelsea beat them. So of course that doesn't matter. Of course they're beatable, bro.
I'm done with you. Bro, on that comment, I hope you get slapped up. I hope you man flop.
Whatever, bro. Bro, even before that comment, you hope we flop. What are you talking about? Nothing's changed, bro. You always hope we flop, you fucker. But yeah, obviously we had a chance to talk about Spurs signings. Obviously we got in Leandro Trossard end of last week, and he made a decisive impact on the third goal for Nketiah. So he's already proven his worth. Decisive impact. He saw Zinchenko's pass. Zinchenko crossed it in. Odegaard, then Nketiah. He was causing havoc in the 12 minutes. Bro, I didn't interrupt when you're talking about your Spurs signings and transfers. So let me have my bit. Let me have my moment. Top of the league's talking, bro. Relax. So yeah, Trossard, I'm excited to see him start against City on Friday. He's going to be, looks like a good acquisition. Left foot, right foot, can play through the middle, both wings. The centre-back, I don't know too much about him, let me not lie. But we did need cover for the left centre-back position with Gabriel. We now have a chance to do a bit more rotation. Who knows, when we've got comfortable games, we can reduce the minutes of some of our centre-backs with that signing as well. I've heard we've been linked with Fresneda, right back. I think that's more one for the future. He's not going to help us secure the title, so I'm not really too concerned about Fresneda right now. What I do like is the fact that we're talking to Onana from Everton. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if you heard, Deji, that Everton's been part of sale.
Really? I think he's rubbish, to be honest.
Nah, I like him. I think he's good backup for Partey, man. He's young as well. Yeah, but you also rate Højbjerg, so your opinion's not really that valid. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, so also, yeah, I think we need a DM. So I heard we've been linked with Caicedo and Onana. I don't see any of those two getting done this January. I would love if we could find some sort of loan we could do for 6 months, because it looks like we're putting a lot of effort into trying to get Declan Rice in the summer. Although I'm not too overly excited about Declan Rice because of the money. I'd rather Anguissa from Napoli, but he's a good player and I'll take him. If we have the money to spend, why not spend it? Do you know what I'm saying? And Arteta's earned the right to be backed, unlike your manager. But the Assemble says, Deji, why don't Spurs put Lloris up front? He scored more goals in the Premier League than Richarlison. This is real talk, the Assemble. He's actually scored more goals in the Premier than Richarlison, bro. Richarlison is still yet to register a Premier League goal. But man, they were telling me he's better than Nketiah. He's played the same amount of games as Nketiah.
He's hardly played, bro.
He's had the same amount of starts as Eddie, bro. No. Same amount of starts, bro.
No, bro.
But same amount of starts. Go and check it. Go and check it. All right, comment section. Can we put up the amount of starts Richarlison's had versus Eddie Nketiah and
he's
see
had like
the
2 starts
difference,
Richarlison.
All right, we'll see. Who's had the most minutes? Chris Moss. Lazio took a very okay. They're talking about your opponent's AC Milan. We don't really care. Gary Noble the other day said 4th place United were title contenders, whilst 1st place Arsenal wasn't. Don't quote that clown. You get what I'm saying? That's who Deji gets his information from. And he said he's not about the Sky Sports stuff, is what he told us on previous episodes. But look at him quoting Sky Sports. He's all in the mix,
I'm not quoting Sky Sports. I'm just telling you that these men are obviously watching the show and they're quoting what we're saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not quoting.
Big up Sky Sports for watching us.
They're quoting from us. Yeah.
Big up.
Getting right, bro.
Smash the like button, my people. Big up Conte.
Like and subscribe, please. Big up. Yeah.
AC Milan are useless. Last 3 games, just lost 4-0. Caramba. They might have a shout. I still think they're Spurs.
So when I've been telling
Spurs
you all
Spurs, bro.
Thank you, Footbanks. Richarlison, 469 minutes. And Nketiah, over 1,000 minutes, I'm sure.
Chiwuyo played all 4 post matches in the World Cup. I've not seen any of him. I'm not going to big him up. I heard he's a good ball-carrying, left-footed centre-back, so I'm excited. Caicedo would be amazing for sure, but I doubt we'll get him in January. And it looks like we're going for Declan in the summer. Onana will be more exciting than El Neni. That's not really hard to be. He's definitely going to be more exciting than bloody Lokonga. Ainsley still plays football, bro. Joke guy. Richarlison has 469 minutes. Football Bench Channel, tell us how many Nketiah has, and let's do the little comparison.
Over 1,000. But anyway,
You wish, bro. You wish. Richarlison can't even get a proper fade. Man looks like a honey.
Did I hear that have you got City this weekend?
We got City on Friday. Yeah, FA Cup.
Wow. Oh, FA Cup.
No,
rubbish.
And then we got them on, I think, the following Saturday in the league at home. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting next few days. Like, who you got in the FA Cup?
Preston.
Preston, away or home?
We're away to Preston.
Should be a tough fixture for Spurs. They could be knocked out another competition.
You know what? You already know what about the competition.
Bro, but nobody cares about what you think about it. It's what Spurs think.
But it's Mickey Mouse.
Very
it's
important competition.
It's a waste of time.
Spurs and
it's an opportunity
Spurs
to play FA Cup is an opportunity for us to play under 23s. That's how I see it.
No problem, bro. I'm sure there'll be plenty of under 23s. Since it's your only chance of winning a trophy, I think you'll be playing a strong squad, mate. Richarlison can't even get a proper. Yeah, we've read that already. Coming back. Oh, don't lie. AZ is coming back in the summer. Don't know who will buy him off us. Please just tell him to stay. Stay where he is, man. Deji, I watched Milan versus Leipzig in the San Siro. It won't be easy as you might think. 100%. Two excited English players who wasted talent for poor mentality. Dele and Aisley. 100%. So, guys, come towards the end of the show, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. It's been your North London Rivals show. Arsenal still top of the league. Spurs fighting to scrape into the top 4 now, and still in the Champions League and still in the FA Cup. But we'll see. We'll see how this looks. But what we're trying to figure out this time next week, who's going to be hosting the show? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Deji?
Well,
knowing how this freaky season's going, it's probably
we know where it's going, innit? So we know that you, man, are going to continue to keep doing your thing. I've already told you, man, 6 weeks ago, that you guys are going to win the league. So we know where it's going, innit? It's a one-sided show, and so be it for this season. But I'm ready to take that. Thank you, Footy Bants. And Nketiah's had more than double the minutes of Richarlison, and your hair pumping your chest. You're shameless. That's what it is, shameless. Don't ever compare Richarlison with Nketiah ever again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Ever again. But for now,
I will. Until he scores a Premier League goal, I will be compared.
Bro, I just want to. Can I speak to the Arsenal faithful? Arsenal fans, don't listen to your brother here. You get me? Mr. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall and stayed on the wall. The truth of the matter is, if you, man, don't win the league when everything is going to you, then you, man, are hella garbage. Right now, if Tottenham was in your position, I'd be saying the same thing. If we flop from here, it's a major difference.
Have you ever seen Tottenham in that position, bruv?
If you, man, flop
and you
from
never
here,
will, bruv.
If you, man, flop from here, you shouldn't even come on the show. Like, honestly, if you, man, flop from here, don't stop this whole StreamYard thing. You know what I mean? Stop
no problem, bro. Whatever, Deji. Big up the Arsenal fans. Shout out to the Spurs fans. Thanks for coming along. I know it's tough times being a Spurs fan right now, but tough times don't last. Tough people do, Spurs fans. Keep plugging at it, and maybe you can get into the Europa Conference League next season. But Champions League, FA Cup wins, impossible. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Catch the Deji Spurs No Touches show on Thursday. Catch me with 3 touches on Friday. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. Take care.
Peace.
Oh, yeah, now.